You're right, Holmes. The constable below was indeed asked to deliver us a letter. It's from Lestrade.
Nothing good can come from such urgency.
Indeed, Holmes. This time, without doubt, the painting has disappeared. According to what he's written, they've turned the National Gallery upside down looking for it. Our presence is required immediately.
Well, Watson, the game is afoot.
Should we not have enlisted more men from the force to protect the painting?
I think that a whole brigade could not have stopped Lupin. And, of course, we can now be certain that it was he who was behind the theft. First and foremost, the police have a city and lives to protect, and we must respect that. Watson, a hansom will be hard to find at this hour, and Billy, our page, is sick. Would you be so good as to flag one down while I take a moment to reread this letter?
Yesterday, I was a doctor, and now I become a valet.
Oh, boy to you. Hello?
Got a light?
No, sorry.
Is it Sherlock Holmes who lives in these digs here?
Indeed.
Know him?
I do have that honour. I have been of some assistance to him on occasion. Like locating hansoms, for instance.
I say, you're his valet. So tell me, does your master pay well then?
But I
bet you're not above winning a bob or two, am I right? Listen, my friend, word has it that your boss is going to have a right fright tonight at the Picture Museum.
How?
Shh, listen, my good man. If you want to fill your pockets, here's my card. Piers Urquhart Allen, that's my name. Independent reporter's the game. Spill the beans about his biz, and I'll pay you well. Look for me in one of the pubs round here.
God.
You can't miss me.
If Holmes finds out that the press is onto this business, he'll be in an explosive mood. Best to avoid speaking about it. Ah, a hansom. Now to find Holmes and make our way to the National Gallery.
Okay.
You've arrived at last, Holmes. We haven't touched anything while we were waiting, except for a ladder which we needed to climb onto the roof. You must have received my message. The painting was stolen.
Did your men see anything?
To tell you the truth,
Toys?
barely anything. There was nothing they could do. The only thing we know for certain is there were two people of athletic build who perpetrated this crime. We don't know if the burglars stole anything other than the painting in question, as they completely redecorated the museum with the paintings of a French artist that were at the entrance to the museum. The paintings that were on the walls are now crammed in the director's office.
Okay.
Do you have any idea what happened?
Well, not really. I haven't managed to figure it out. We know that the two men exited through the window in the restoration workshop, and that the second man entered through there. But the first man was already in the museum, before his accomplice. Yet I had a man in the restoration workshop all yesterday afternoon, and he only left for a minute in order to hear my orders. At no time could the first man have entered through the window. We would have either seen or heard him. The men on the premises confirm they didn't see anyone pass through the entrance until the alarm was sounded. And those two are the only possibilities. How did this man get into the museum, I ask you?
When you have eliminated the impossible, Lestrade, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth.
Okay, where's the director?
Where are the director and his assistant?
They're both in the office. Go gently with the director. He's close to having a fit. By the way, I noticed some traces of paint or something all over. I've asked everyone to avoid trampling on them until you've had a chance to examine them.
You're making wonderful progress, Lestrade.
Well, I'll go question the neighbours to see if anyone might have seen a 17th century boat descend from the roof.
Watson, accompany Inspector Lestrade. Check out the roof and help out with the interrogations. be on the lookout, for the slightest detail could gain us some precious time.
You can count on me, Holmes.
You can now control Sherlock Holmes. Okay.
It's a combination lock, a French brand. It looks extremely solid. Impossible to open it without knowing the combination. It's a combination lock, a French brand. It looks extremely solid. Impossible to open it without knowing the combination.
Wait, isn't there like a button I can press? Oh, yeah, I was gonna say it. Huh. Ransacked.
The paint tracks come from the interior of the museum and stop there. It's curious, but I'd wager that the man who left these footprints rested here a moment while facing the wall and looking at something. Yet these paintings aren't exceptional in the least.
Let me check the door.
I have no reason to go there.
Okay, well, follow the footsteps to the main stairs. Okay, well.
Footprints, look.
Magnifying glass.
This footprint is quite clear, like a footstep pressed. This footprint is quite clear, like a footstep pressed. This footprint is rather light. The man who left these footprints made a return trip. He was carrying something heavy when he climbed the stairs. Paintings, certainly. Size 10.
There we go.
It's through there that one of our robbers arrived, and it's also through there that they must have escaped with the help of a ladder. The person who left these footprints stepped into the paint with his whole foot. These footprints are those of common work boots. These footprints are those of common work. Size 10.
Okay.
Footprints, look. The foot brushed the paint. Someone wanted to warn the person who made the footprints of the presence of liquid on the ground, but too late. The man then went beneath the louver of the window to get out, probably with the help of a ladder. He was wearing shoes from France with supple leather non-skid soles, which have a
How you know it's
distinctive
from
design.
France?
The foot brushed the paint.
Come on.
These footprints are size 9.
Okay. Oh, anything else in this? No, okay, look at this stuff. What's all this?
Water. Water.
Okay, water.
These tools are for restoring paintings. Ideal to catch by jumping from this skylight.
Okay.
A large red square was painted on the floor, most likely by Lupin, but to what end? The supper at Emmaus, where the resurrected Jesus appears to his disciples. painted by Caravaggio, 1571 to 1610. He was a master of chiaroscuro, and the Caravaggism movement was named after him. What horrors! Saint Catherine of Alexandria by Antonio de Solario in 1514, originally part of a triptych. This painting depicts the gods Venus and Mars by Botticelli. This painting was exhibited for the first time in 1874 in the National Gallery. Looking at this canvas, the French painter must have drawn his inspiration from the famous French cheese Camembert. They both stink.
So, the shitty paintings are the one I'm looking for.
Portrait of a Young Man in Red by Domenico Ghirlandaio. This painting was executed between 1480 and 90 and is on loan. A study by Tiepolo. The Trojans bring the Greek horse into their city, causing their own ruin. Thus it's
Another
best to
shitty
beware
painting.
of certain gifts. What horrors!
Yep.
A painting by Veronese, the family of Darius before Alexander.
Okay.
A perfect example of neo-Cretinism, a Velmont from his convalescent period. Saint Catherine of Alexandria, painted by Carlo Crivelli, bought as part of the Prince Anatole Demidov collection in 1868.
There's another shitty
The
painting.
artist of this painting wished to depict the total rejection of aestheticism, and he succeeded.
Hey, right.
Adoration of the Kings by Botticelli, bought by the National Gallery in 1878.
Is this a shitty painting?
Velmont has unusual taste for a painter. Ah, Venice, La Serenissima. This one from 1740 by Canaletto.
Okay. Do I need to keep looking? Oh my god. There's so many goddamn paintings.
Portrait of a Man, canvas loaned to the museum, work of an unknown artist, dating between 1645 and 1655. Looking at this canvas, the French painter must have drawn his inspiration from the famous French cheese Camembert. They both stink.
Okay, this is also
A perfect example of
another
neo-Cretinism,
shitty one.
a Velmont from his convalescent period. A family group by Gonzales Cox.
I think I can tell which one's the shitty
Look,
ones.
a white horse standing by a sleeping
This is
man
definitely one of the
by
shitty
Peter
ones.
Verbeek, possibly derived from a 1652 print by Paulus Potter. What horrors!
What horrors indeed. Is that art?
The artist of this painting wished to depict
Yeah,
the total
no,
rejection of aestheticism, and he succeeded. Lady Elizabeth Thimbleby and Viscountess Andover by Van Dyck. Velmont has unusual taste for a painter.
Oh, hello. Is this a shitty one? Because I'm just...
The artist of this painting wished to depict the total rejection of aestheticism, and he succeeded.
I don't know. I'm digging this one.
Peace and War, Rubens, the Old Master, painting probably executed in 1629 or 30, illustrating the hopes
Is
for
this a
peace
real
between
one?
England and Spain, the painter's mission at the time. Rubens was, in effect, also a diplomat. It's Pointer, the museum director, who is on display here. Amusing.
Okay,
Velmont has unusual taste for a painter. A work by David Teniers, the Younger. Ah, the countryside, painted by Salomon van Rushdael. Born in the first few years of the 17th century, died 1670. It makes you want to rest for a moment. A winter scene with skaters near a castle by Averkamp, 1585 to 1634. One of the greatest painters from the Dutch school of the 17th century. He specialized in winter scenes. The painting originally extended into a square shape. A work by Jan Steen, painter of the Dutch school, a moralist. A perfect example of neo-Cretinism, a Velmont from his convalescent period.
This seems like art.
A perfect example of neo-Cretinism, a Velmont from his Velmont has unusual taste. A coast scene, Jan van de Capelle, Amsterdam 1626 to 1679. A river scene with a Dutch yacht by Van de Capelle. An architectural fantasy, a painting by Rembrandt, the self-portrait at the age of 63 by
I can't.
What horrors!
What horrors and what the actual fuck?
Looking at this canvas, the French paint.
Gotcha, shitty.
A perfect example of
Shitty.
neo-crit.
Oh, that's art.
Hideous, this painting. A round red frame with some green in the middle. The inspiration behind this canvas is rather queer.
I like it. So all the ones in here got replaced, it looks like.
What horrors! Velmont has unusual taste for painter. What horrors!
Oh, a lot of these got replaced. Fuck.
Velmont has unusual taste. The artist of this painting wished... Thomas Gainsborough, one of the most famous English portrait and landscape painters.
Oh, is there anything on the... I didn't drink this one.
The artist of this painting wished to...
Yeah, that's fine. Right there.
There is something here. A trace of black rubber. 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 These 4 traces of black rubber are identical and form a square.
Gotcha. That looks like a painting.
Mr. and Mrs. Andrews.
Okay, not a
The
painting.
artist of this painting...
Not a painting.
A perfect example of... Velmont has unusual taste for painter.
You know, art is subjective. Like... What's that?
Jacques Cazot, portrait by Jean...
Wait, what? Oh shit, what the fuck?
There is something strange on the ceiling. I have to climb up to examine it, but Lestrade's men are using the ladder. I'll continue to inspect the museum while I await them.
Oh. What?
Looking at this canvas, the French painter must have drawn a canvas by Nicolas Poussin. Perfect Harmony by Jean... The Scale of Love by Jean...
Fucking, come on.
Self-portrait by Horace... Looking at this canvas, the French painter must have... What horrors! The artist of this painting wished to depict a beautiful landscape by Boucher, Françoise, a master of colour. A perfect example. Monsieur de Norvin's French Painters Gallery. A portrait, Madame Moite. The Triumph of Pan by Nicolas Poussin. A canvas by Joseph Vernet. Why, these 2 paintings appear identical.
Something's off about the one though. Something with the flag area, like the balcony. I'm gonna say it's off. Maybe a different time. It looks like the shadow's off.
Portrait of a Woman by Perrault.
Anything on the floor, anything on the ceiling.
What horrors! Velmont has unusual taste for paint. The artist of this painting wished to depict the total Looking at this canvas,
How
the
do
French
they-
painter must have...
How do they replace all these fucking paintings? They're huge.
A perfect example of... What horrors! A perfect example... Christ driving the traders from the temple, canvassed by the Spanish... Velmont has unusual taste for painter.
Flamingos.
Jacob with a Flock of Laban by Giuseppe de Ribera, also called Lo Spagnoletto, or the Little... The Vendramin family, venerating... La Tela Real by the great Spanish master.
Okay, are we done now? Yeah. Yes, we're done. I think. No. Ugh. Wide birth. Ugh.
Hans Holbein the Younger.
Treaty painting.
What horrors! a Grenache.
Shitty
Velmont
painting.
has unusual taste for Portrait of a Woman by Lucan. Charity by Lucan Grenache the Elder. Looking at this canvas, The Ambassadors, 1533 by
There's some dudes.
a perfect example of neo. Ooh, Judith in the Tent of Holofernes by Johann Liss, 1595 to 1631. What will she do with that head?
Give it a
Tobias and the Archangel Raphael by Adam Elsheimer. The artist of this painting. Looking at this canvas, the French painter must have drawn his inspiration from the famous French cheese Camembert. They both stink.
They both stink. Okay.
Can I borrow this lamp?
Unfortunately not. This room is poorly lit, and we need it to work. Perhaps a bit later.
Okay.
Ah, Mr. Holmes, such a tragedy. Have you seen what these crooks have done to my museum? Paintings of incalculable value thrown in a heap like hay in a haystack. And the Fighting Temeraire.
Gone.
Now, calm down, Director. Do you know if they took anything
Calm
other
down,
than
your
this
place is just
painting?
robbed.
The
and
director and I
vandalized.
are in the middle of doing an inventory of all the paintings that were moved. We are not certain yet.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Good. We'll be here if you have any further questions. Come, Palinor.
There's a book
back
on the
to
floor.
the inventory.
I'm overwhelmed by this inventory.
Hey, don't listen to your. Anything in here? Like, there's a book on the floor. Do you guys know about that book? That lamp. Won't let me have that lamp though. Can't look at that either.
Footprints, look. These are shoes with supple, non-skid leather soles of French manufacture with a distinctive design. These are, without doubt, the shoes of the French painter Horace Velmont. These are shoes with supple, non-skid leather soles. These footprints are size 9. The footprints left by
Aren't
Horace
they
Velmont's shoes and those made by one of the two crooks
same?
are absolutely identical.
Yeah.
Lupin is a master of disguise. We met him in
I
person
called
yesterday
that.
as
I
Velmont.
called that. Go inside the office, talk to the director of the theft. Oh, I already did. Oh, door closed.
What do you want, Mr. Holmes?
I don't know, I just want to. Oh,
The only one who will be happy is Velmont. His paintings now have the best spots.
I'd wager he's doubly happy, but he'd never come to show his gratitude in person.
Ah, and when will you be done with your investigation, so that we can put the paintings back in their original places?
A deadline will soon be set, I think. However, it is in our best interest to do it as quickly as possible.
okay. Goodbye.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Good. We'll be here if you have any further questions. Come, Palinor, back to the inventory.
Have fun.
Mr. Holmes, Inspector Lestrade wanted you to know that we no longer need the ladder. If you want it, it's near the director's office.
You mean the direct office that we are in right now? Thanks, my dude. Where was that again? Over here, right? Yeah. Right. Fuck. Oh, it's over here. It's over here. It's over here.
I need something.
There we go.
There is something here.
Okay, can we climb? Oh, can.
elementary.
Oh, goody, a riddle. If your initials are JL, the answer is yes. If not, Mr. Holmes. Meeting yesterday was far too brief. I most certainly came in through the entrance. Oh. Someone did not do their job. I always enter through the main doors. But leaving is a different matter, okay. Next target can be found somewhere in London. Thanks! You know that city you're in? Yeah, we're gonna hit that next. Again! Kind of the point. Several clues through the museum. A mind as brilliant endurance. Blah blah blah. Stroking my ego. Stroking his ego. In the museum did I go that night? There I did see the Venus and Mars wrapped in white. Oh, I remember seeing the Venus and Mars painting. Rainy day, they arrived. I don't remember the Taurus one. The only one I remember is the Venus one. So I remember seeing a... I'm too stupid for
this. This poem by
this.
Lupin surely makes reference to 4 paintings presently hanging in the museum. Shall we begin our search?
Great. I'll get down. Oh, here we go. Alright, so the Venus and Mars one is easy enough. I remember seeing it. I know what it looks like. I think I remember. We're gonna... Nope. Oh.
Here's what I've been looking for.
Well, here's one. Thank you, game, for this zeroing on for me. Skaters. Okay.
A winter scene with skaters near a castle by Averkamp, 1585 to 1634, one of the greatest painters from the Dutch school of the 17th century. He specialized in winter scenes. The painting originally extended into a square shape.
Okay.
A winter scene with skaters.
Okay. I think you're really zeroing in for me, but like, I'm still... Oh, there it is!
Here's what I've been looking for. This painting depicts the gods Venus and Mars by Botticelli. This painting was exhibited for the first time in 1874 in the National Gallery.
Okay. Oh.
Here's what I've been looking for.
Thank you. I only recognized like one of the paintings, and that.
Look, a white horse standing by a sleeping man by Peter Verbeek, possibly derived from a 1652 print by Paulus Potter.
Okay. You want to zero me on the next one? There it is.
Here's what I've been looking for.
Thanks, Holmes. I like it in the future when the game's handheld.
Tobias and the Archangel Raphael by Adam Elsheimer, German painter. The Archangel should ask what kind of bait he used. This canvas was acquired in 1894 by the National Gallery. It was based on the composition he had previously done. It seems that I have found the 4 numbers from Lupin's poem. Now, what do I do with them?
Some sort of locking mechanism, and it's probably in the poem, and I'm following a walkthrough, so I know the answer already. The calculations confuses me. But kitty cat, but kitty cat. Okay, sorry. 8, 9, 8, 4.
Open. It's the painting by my great uncle. Look, there's a paper attached.
Dear Holmes, you should have at your feet the parts of my disguise from yesterday. No doubt you would have liked to have removed them. I kind of assumed it was him yesterday. Or, you know. Huh. Find me in the museum disguised like this. Oh, I remember there's a painting that Holmes said was from his great-grandfather, I think?
A wig and a cushion, for the stomach, no doubt. There is also Velmont's cap and clothing.
Okay. Front. You know what? Oh, wrong button. French, German, Flemish, Dutch, English, French. Isn't that him?
Monsieur de Norvin's portrait by Jean-Auguste Dominique Ingres, 1780 to 1876. Self-portrait by Horace Velmont. A bit narcissistic, that one. This painting has an oil base, but is covered in a fine coat of water paint. I should ask the director how to remove it.
Okay.
This painting has an oil base, but...
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to cook out of it. Okay.
What do you want, Mr. Holmes?
He sounds very bored.
Sorry to disturb you, gentlemen. Can you explain how to remove a fine layer of water paint that is covering an oil painting? Rest assured, it does not concern a piece from the museum's collection.
It's simple. You'll need some water to soften the paint,
Oh, I
a
remember what it
paintbrush
was.
with rigid bristles
Oh, I
to
know that
scrape
one
off the
too.
film, and an absorbent sponge to take it
I
all off.
don't know
Thank
what
you.
sponge is.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Good.
Okay.
Water.
Water. Paint and sponge. I'll just talk to it again. Where is it? This one?
You and I, Lupin. I need something. I need something. I need something. I need something.
Ah. Oh, okay. Da-ba-da-da-da-ba-da. This is fun. Oh, hey, there's a letter there. How much one do I have to cover this? Like, all the way? Da, 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 da. Isn't that enough? That one part does not want to go off. Like, da ba da ba da da ba da da ba da da ba da. Okay, it's fucking fine. No! Oh, God. Can I just...
There is a bright
Thank
red
you!
C
Oh,
written on this
Jesus
calling
Christ.
card in addition to a poem. This letter must be the beginning of a word or phrase. Now to find the others.
See, the red surrounded the green isn't right, but for a clue you must look inward, for nothing is found. Despite your great might, my success will make you green with envy. French, Spanish, Dutch, English, green painting.
There must be something here. Stay alert now.
Oh.
A piece of the frame is breaking off.
Oh. Great paintings, rectangular or square. Oh. 6 sides.
What horrors!
Right. So, starting north, count off 6 sides. 1, 2, 1 is 3, 4, 5, 6.
Elementary.
And a somber corner of a white cloth, 2, and look for red. Not. Okay.
It's too dark in here. I don't see anything. I'm in need of a lamp.
Hey, I wonder if they'll let me use their lamp now. Can I use your lamp now?
Can I borrow this lamp?
Yes, we are almost
Thank you.
finished. Isn't that right, Palinor?
Oh, hello, red.
This bucket contains something extremely heavy. I can't move it. A bucket with a red perimeter. Not bad. There is something here.
Under bouquet of lilies fair, the director is sleeping there. Oh, there's a picture of the director somewhere. That's what I remember. Oh, wrong one. There. There.
It's Pointer, the museum director, who is on display here. Amusing.
Okay. What am I supposed to do? Okay, I clicked on it. Click on it, I'll turn to 90 degrees. See the letter N, pick up the note that dropped on the floor. Oops, okay. French.
Here's what I've been looking for. Why, these two paintings appear identical.
Almost identical? Don't want to say this one.
Lupin seems to be setting the example. I'm in need of a lamp.
Need a lamp? Didn't I already have a lamp? Wait.
I need something.
Oh god, it's easier just to teleport. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I will recopy all of that to better study it.
Nice paintings with a much common sense themes and colors and okay, blue yellows and put the colors face to face, help them align. Okay. Go around different galleries, pick up paintings with similar theme and colors. French gallery.
This must be one of the 9 canvases. They're hanging art made by 3-year-olds. We could probably do without.
Okay. This one says English, so let's do English.
They're hanging art made by 3-year-olds.
I'll make sure there's no other thing. So I'll run into each one.
They're hanging art made by 3-year-olds. They're hanging art made by
3-year-olds, yeah, got it.
They're hanging art. They're hanging art.
That's where I'm supposed to put them, I guess.
They're hanging art.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 9 more.
They're hanging art made by
I'm just gonna have to do a little looky-loo around. Oh, I was trying behind the...
They're hanging art made by 3-year-olds. We could probably do without. I have all 9 paintings now, I think.
Yep. Okay.
Think.
Okay. Oh boy. I have no idea. Form S? Oh god, I had no fucking idea. I might have to look this one up. Give me one Udo memento. Oh, I am not allowed. I'm not allowed, apparently. Okay, so that's what looks like. Okay. Ah, I was right on that part. Okay. Okay, cool. I
No
think.
message proposes another riddle. I must have found all of the clues. However, I haven't made any progress. Perhaps the director might know more.
Director's office over here.
So, Mr. Holmes, the day is drawing to a close. Can I finally reclaim my museum?
Tell me, director, does this word mean anything to you?
Oh god, there's letters. U, E, Probably all the ones. In order, probably.
Coronis? Yes, we have a painting entitled Apollo Slaying Coronis. It's an old painting. Let me show you. Palinor?
Here it is.
Okay.
This painting is rather simple and doesn't seem to be hiding anything special. Can you tell me the history of this piece?
It was created in approximately 1617 by Domenichino and his assistants. It doesn't belong to us, but is on loan temporarily by its owner. It represents the god Apollo using an arrow to slay his lover, Coronis, because of her infidelity.
Yeesh.
That's all?
Yes, that's all. Well, Holmes, where are we? It's dark outside. I can't keep going any longer. Not one witness within a half-mile in any direction. It would seem the men disappeared like ghosts.
What is the note that you're holding?
Oh, yes, a constable asked me to bring it to your attention. It could be from Lestrade, as we were separated over an hour ago.
Oh, Cornus distant in a painting. Is there but never.
Incredible. Lestrade has also started using poetry.
It's not
This
from
note
Lestrade,
didn't
you
come
idiots.
from Lestrade, Watson. It's Lupin who sent it. Mr. Pointer, what could he mean by a black shadow and not in the painting?
Yes, yes. In the legend, it's Apollo's bird, a raven, who reveals Coronis's infidelity to him. Thus, the raven, who is at the heart of the matter, is curiously absent from the painting.
Anyway, our latest message from Lupin states, "Tonight, 6 more missing." Do you have the map of London with you, Watson? Get it for me if you would. Yes, Watson, the Tower of London Ravens. If ever the Ravens leave the Tower of London, the British Empire will fall. Lupin wants to capture them. Watson, there isn't a moment to lose. Find a hansom while I leave some instructions for the director.